Hello, dear students. Today I am going to teach you about poetic meter. What is poetic meter? Poetic meter is a rhythmical pattern of stressed and unstressed syllable in a verse that is called poetic meter. So, on the basis of meter, a composition can be decided whether it is poetical or it is in prose. So it is only meter that is the mark of, that is the quality of poetry. What is the pattern? Meter, foot and syllable. So the lowest unit is the syllable. What is syllable? Syllable is a unit of pronunciation having one vowel sound with or without surrounding consonants. It means there must be at least one vowel sound in a syllable. A syllable can be with or without a consonant, but vowel must be there. And second thing, the pronunciation of the sound, vowel sound must be there. There may be more than one or two vowels. There may be none vowel, but the pronunciation must be vowel. According to Cambridge Dictionary, syllable is a single unit of speech, either a whole word or one of the parts into which a word can be separated, usually containing a vowel. Collins Dictionary, a syllable is a part of word that contains a single vowel sound and that is pronounced as a unit. Example of syllables. Syllables are formed when a vowel pairs with consonant to create a unit of sound. I have recently told you that there must be at least one vowel sound. It is not compulsory that there must be consonant, but there must be vowel sound. Sometimes in some words there is consonant are pronounced in such a way that they sounds like a vowel. In such a case, it is considered a syllable having vowel sound. So syllables are formed when a vowel pairs with a consonant to create a unit of sound. For example, song. If we pronounce song, ong, or sabdis comes, or word is comes as a sound. So song has a one vowel sound. Shame, there are two vowel sound. There are two vowel letters, but the sound is only of one. Silent, here we have sound of two vowels. Types of syllables. There are two types of syllable: open syllable and closed syllable. Open syllable, that the syllable that ends with a vowel sound is known as open syllable, such as no, go, try, brew. In the last slide I told you there is no need of pronunciation must be that of a vowel sound. See the word try. In the word try there is no vowel letter, but the pronunciation possesses a vowel sound. Likewise brew. Here W has a pronunciation as a vowel sound. So these are the open syllables. Closed syllable ends with a consonant sound like clock, ask, gym, if, etc. What is monosyllable? Monosyllable, if there is one vowel sound in a word, it is a monosyllabic word. But if there are more than one syllabic word, syllabic word. Like man is a monosyllabic word, cry, rain, tree, there is only single vowel sound. So there is monosyllables. In growing, terrible, there are two sounds, two vowel sounds. So they are polysyllabic words. How can we decide metrical pattern? The metrical pattern can be decided on the basis of stressed and unstressed syllable. What is a stressed syllable? A long, strong and accented vowel sound is called stressed syllable, and it can be marked by using long mark or sometimes by making the bold letters. Unstressed syllable, it is short, weak and unaccented vowel sound is called unstressed syllable. Foot or feet. Now comes the second step. The first step is syllable. Second is foot or feet. What is the difference between foot and feet? Foot is the single and feet is the more than one. What is foot? A unit of stressed and unstressed syllable, that is called foot. A foot usually contains at least one stressed or accented vowel, at least one stressed syllable. More than one foot in a line are known as feet. Meters. The rhythmical pattern of these stressed and unstressed syllable in a verse decides the meter, and according to the numbers of feet, meter is scale. If in a line there is only 1 foot, it is known as monometer line. If there are 2 feet, it is known as diameter line. If there are 3 feet, it is known as trimeter line. If there are 4 feet, it is known as tetrameter line. If there are 5 feet, it is known as pentameter line. If there are 6 feet, it is known as hexameter line. If there are 7 feet, it is known as heptameter line. And if there are 8 feet, it is known as octameter line. Remember, most of the English poetry has been written in iambic pentameter line, and hexameter lines are also known as alexandrine. Some meters. There are 6 meters: iambic meter, trochaic meter, anapestic meter, dactylic meter, amphibrachaic meter, and spondaic meter. In iambic meter, the pattern goes from unstressed to stressed. In trochaic meter, the pattern goes from stressed to unstressed. In anapestic meter, the first two syllables are unstressed and the third is stressed one. In dactylic meter, the first syllable is strong and the second two are unstressed. In amphibrachaic, the first and the third syllable are unstressed while the second is stressed. While in spondaic, all the syllables are stressed. In iambic pattern, every foot contains 2 syllables. The first accented or unstressed and the second is accented or stressed. So in iambic meter lines, every foot contains at least 2 syllables. The first unstressed and the second is stressed or accent one. Likewise, see the example. That time of year thou mayest in me behold. So this is the rhythmical pattern, and most of the lines have been written in iambic meter. In the last slide I told you the length of the meter is decided by the foot or feet, and so it is known as iambic monometer, iambic diameter, iambic trimeter, iambic tetrameter, iambic pentameter, and most of the lines, most of the poetry in English literature has been written in iambic pentameter lines. Iambic 6 feet line, iambic hexameter line, iambic heptameter line, iambic octameter line, and so on. In trochaic meter, the pattern is contrary to the iambic. In iambic, the first was unstressed, second was stressed. In trochaic, the first is stressed and second is unstressed. Likewise, uh, tell me not in mournful numbers. So this is the pattern. In trochaic meter, every foot contains two syllables. The first syllable is stressed or accented and second is unstressed or unaccented. An anapestic pattern, every foot possesses three syllables. In iambic and trochaic, there was only two syllables in every foot, but in anapestic there are three syllables in a foot. The first two syllables are unaccented or unstressed, and the third one is accented or stressed. And the sound of a voice, that is still. Dactylic meter. The pattern in dactylic meter is that every foot has three syllables. The first one is stressed or accented, and the last two are weak, unaccented, or unstressed. This is the forest, the maple, the murmuring pines, and the hemlock. Amphirochaic meter. Amphirochaic meter pattern. Every foot contains three syllables. The first one unaccented, the second accented, and the third unaccented again. So the middle position syllable is strong one. Example: all ready to put up the tents for my circus. Spondylic meter. In spondylic meter, every syllable is stressed or accented syllable. For example, break, break, break on thy grey stone, O sea. In this line, every syllable is accented. So, the pattern of iambic is weak and strong, of trochee, strong and weak, of anapestic, weak, weak, strong, of dactylic, strong, weak, weak, amphirochaic, weak, strong, weak, and spondylic, all are strong. Thank you.